with the No BS Retro Gamers, and going to do a video about fixing a Sega CD Model 1. Some of you may have an issue with these. It's bound to happen. You open the tray and you put a game in, you close the tray, and it spits right back out. Thank you for the added sound effects, Monty. That's my dog. You'll put the disc in, the tray will go in, it'll spit right back out. Or the inverse problem, you'll hit the open tray and it won't come out at all. The reason why that happens is one of two reasons. The switches that activate the sensors for open and close aren't working, which you can remove those, which I'll show you how to do that too. Or the main reason is the belt that runs the gears is old and stretched out. This is the original belt that I took out, and this is the one I'm going to put in. Now obviously when it's stretched out like that, what's happening is, and I will show you, the belt's not strong enough to bring the whatever the hell you want to call it, the CD reader to make contact with the disc. I purchased the new belts from these guys. I'm going to give them a cheap plug, Console 5. They sell anything and everything under the sun to fix your consoles, mod kits, you name it, they got it. Good prices, fast shipping, great to deal with. Can't say enough good things about them. So I already started working on this a little bit just to get it going. You know, to get all the screws out. Nice thing is you know, it's standard Phillips head screwdrivers. It's not, you know, security bits like Nintendo and shit. So get your screws out and separate the unit. Oops, I forgot two screws right here because I am not thinking ahead far enough. There are two screws that you have to get out from right here. Okay. Now this can be a pain to pop out sometimes, but once you get that out, you're good to go. Evil can hold that for now. Now your tray's right here. So what you got to get into to get this out, you got a couple screws holding the shield down. Now be very careful doing this because you'll drop it inside the machine like I just did, and they're a pain in the butt to fish back out, but I'm not going to worry about that right this minute. So pop that shield out and get this bad boy out of here. Now don't worry about doing this. You're not going to knock the laser out of alignment or anything like that. You can take this apart and not worry about a thing. So get that out. Do not touch the laser with your fingers. Just don't do it. Now, the way to get to where you have to get to, you gotta pop the tray out. And it's not cooperating right now. There we go. You have to push, there we go. You gotta, that's what I was doing wrong. You gotta push down on this to get it out of the way. Alright. You gotta get into here, but you have to get the tray out. So the way to get into the tray, there's two, I don't know if you can get in here. See this tab right here? There's one right here. And there's one right here. So you got to push them both in at the same time. And unless you got 4 hands, it can be a pain to do. So I may have to ask Val here to grab the tray and pull it out. Be very careful. There you go. Alright, tray's out. Now please disregard this rubber band I have in here. I just did that for a test. I wouldn't recommend fixing it with a rubber band. It'd probably be okay for a temporary thing to do, but it's definitely not something you want to do. But just lift up on here, take the old belt out, grab your new belt. Whoops. That happens sometimes too. You may have to actually just pop that out to get the band back on it. And put it right back there. Stretch that out. Pop that clip back in. Now see how this is moving up and down? When I move this gear, when the belt is really weak, when the tray comes back in, it's not strong enough. It'll be strong enough to open and close the tray, but it's not strong enough to lift this up into position so it just grabs on the disc and starts reading. That's why the tray just pops right back out. So keep moving this back until it stops, like that. Slide your tray back in the way I showed you. Put this back on, put your cover back on, and you're good to go. That's it. It's a very simple fix, and it'll keep it going for a long time. You don't have to readjust your laser, you don't have to do anything. So that's really all there is to it. So again, I had the rubber band just to make sure that's what the issue was, but it's not a permanent fix. Buy the real item. Get them from console5.com, and you know, for a couple bucks, and you got your Sega CD working again. Anybody can fix this. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.